So guys, I thought we would spice it up a little bit, and I'm gonna do a story while making an amazing fan art video, and I did not just do this. So my prompt was Floria eating, and you guessed it, kids. I'm gonna do that. So, once upon a time, there was a kid named Johnny, and he was a little piece of shit. He was hated across the village because he was a little piece of shit. He used to burn down houses, and he even called his mom a whore. That mom was Delphine. I know, right? Shocking. So Johnny brought shame over the family, and Ricky got enough. Knowing that Delphine was too nice to do anything, Ricky decided to take it in his own hands and was to call, behind Delphine's back, one of her old friends. Also, just ignore the fact that Ricky has his haircut. It's just that I know his hair looks different now, but without the emo haircut, it's not Ricky anymore. So, I had to... I had to draw him like this. So one night, little Johnny went for his usual sleep, as you would know, because Jesus Christ, because people usually sleep, unlike me, right? That's a thing, right? So he went to sleep during the night, but little did he know he was gonna wake up in a completely different place the next time he would open his eyes. Ha ha ha. And so, the next day, the kid wakes up in cold sweat. He wakes up in cold sweat He wakes up in cold sweat and realizes he's stuck in a basement behind cold and hard, I forgot the word, but you know, he's in a jail cell. That's really sad. But surprisingly, he didn't react the way that normal people would. Actually, he was quite happy because now he could get his parents off his back. Finally, getting out of this stupid village, right? And plus, there was something else that caught his eyes. A little bit further down the basement of Sangwoo, a little bit further down was a pretty beautiful strawberry cake that he was definitely planning to steal. I did not prepare myself before filming this, so I'm sorry. But he wanted to eat that thing and he was ready to steal it. That cake was magnificent. 3 étages of beautiful pink, luscious, delicious strawberry batter with some sort of white frosting covering the stages with a beautiful cherry on top. He definitely was starving, and no matter who this belonged to, he had to get his hand on it. Remembering that he had brought a blowtorch from his pockets, he starts melting the gel cells bars. I cannot speak, I apologize, but he starts melting the bars of his little dungeon, and soon enough he would find himself free, ready to eat the most delicious cake he has ever seen in a while. He walked towards the cakes slowly and checking if anyone was there to witness what he would commit. And after checking that nobody was there, he takes a bite of the cake. But immediately he throws up. Blah, blah, blah. Wait, should I add some visual effects of throwing up? Blah. There's puke everywhere. It was really bad. That white frosting on the cake? Well, it was mayo, which made it absolutely fucking disgusting. Who the fuck would put mayo on top of a cake? But Johnny thinks, oh my god, I think I know who this cake belongs to. Long ago, there was a lesbian that loved wearing high-knee stockings. It was a really weird hobby that she had, so people were really scared of her in the village. She also, weirdly, looked like Dream, the Minecraft YouTuber. So, that was a lost straw, and the villagers kicked her out of the fucking village, because that is as low as you can get in terms of humanity. And then she disappeared, for good. Many believe she made a living in a small cottage in the forest, but since people were too scared, they never ventured far enough in the forest to see if she was really there. Now knowing the situation he was in, he witnesses the stairs and makes a run for it. He wanted to get to the exit as quick as possible. After running for 2 seconds, he finally noticed the door. Quick, he had to make it out of there. But before he could open it, the witch appeared. Johnny was terrified. He stumbled. He cried. He did the bacon on the ground. And that's when the witch remembered. This is why I fucking hate kids. While the kid was crying for his life, Floria took her magic wand and summoned a cauldron from the sky, ready to make him into a delicious meal. About to lift him up in the sky, the kid asked, "Why are you doing this? Why did you kidnap me?" And that's when Floria, like a true villain, starts monologuing. She said, "The people of your village used to call me a lesbian, which is totally unacceptable because I am a bisexual. They are uneducated freaks, and plus, I hate kids." Anyways, going back to my normal story, I hate the people in the village for calling me a lesbian, but there was one person who didn't. Johnny, now interested in her story, he asked, "But who was that?" That person was Delphine, who looks oddly like Coraline in Floria's memory. Anyways, she was nice enough to give her contact to Floria, along with a small cottage for her to live. "And that is why I am punishing you, the dickie who's a piece of shit." That's when Johnny realized the big mistake he has made and is ready to accept his fate. She puts him in the cauldron, in the cauldron by magic, and there he goes, becoming soup. The end.